My name's Jamie Lynn from Heartfelt Horsemanship, and this is my friend Xplosion. Xplosion is with us for several months of training. He's been lightly backed and started, but he's already picked up some not so desirable habits when it comes to saddling and putting his bridle on. In our time, we're probably not going to ride him a whole lot this first month in a snaffle, but his owner does intend on taking him on to do some jumping and whatnot. So a bridle is required. We are not bitless people per se, though we do most of our training in a halter. That does not mean that horses do not have to learn how to accept a halter and a bridle. And hopefully by the end of his time here, I'll be able to use the bridle for shape. Now, what has likely happened with Xplosion is that he has been haltered and bridled very rudely. We think of horsemanship as the habits that horses and humans need to communicate. Then I should probably make sure that when I approach this horse, I'm approaching this horse with some really good habits. You can see he kind of doesn't have a good idea of where his space is. So it's already 16-2 horse. It's going to make it really hard for me to bridle with his head up in here. So I want to make sure that every time I go to approach Xplosion, I'm not haltering him with his head in here, and I'm actually asking him to drop his head because I'm preparing for the bridle. So see, he is really tall right there. I don't get his nose down here where I can reach it. I don't have any hope of putting a bridle on. So that's going to be the first thing that I do to help him get rid of his head tossing problem. I think his owner's description was he acts like a giraffe when it comes to being bridled. So now that I'm going to be really conscientious about how I halter this horse over the next couple of weeks, I'll show you videos of the progress that we make. So the first thing I need to do is I need to get that horse's head out of the air. So I'm going to work with the halter on, so it gives me a little bit more control. And you can see he doesn't really have a good idea of space. He's leaning on me and making my life a little bit more difficult. So I want to give Xplosion a reward for keeping his head down here where I can work with him. You can see he kind of goofs around. Now I'm going to try and keep my hand here on his pole. If I can't keep my hand here on his pole, I can't put a bridle on. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work with my halter using steady pressure. See if I can ask him to drop his head lower. No horse is taller than the tip of his ears, so if I can get his head down here where it's easy for me to work on, I'm likely going to be able to bridle this horse easier. So have some spacious ears. Start over. See if I can get him to not lean on me. That's going to work. Process again. Ask him to drop his head. Maybe even curl his head around to the side. But can you see how he leans on me here and he starts knocking me over? I don't want that, so that's going to be the first thing that I work on, is being able to ask him to drop his head out of the sky. See how he's locked at the pole? The reason why this relates to making a better riding horse is if a horse's pole is locked, you don't have steering, you don't have flexion, and you have no hope of achieving collection. So already with this horse picking up a bad habit of bridling poorly, I'm setting his riding career up for failure if I don't fix this one thing. So a horse should be able to drop the pole and soften their pole left to right a little bit. You can see his neck is really stiff. The next thing I need to do is get his face vertical, so when I do ask him to accept the bridle, I don't clank him in the teeth with the actual bit itself. And this is often what causes horses to toss their head when bridling. I don't want my horse tossing me around. This horse is big, he can hurt me, he can knock me off my feet easily. I want him to be able to accept something in his mouth and over his ears like a polite gentleman, and that's what I'm going for. I'm going to use my string to simulate the bridle because I'm nowhere close to being ready to put metal in his mouth. Just carrying my stuff over to the arena, he actually got frightened by the sound of the bridle clanking around, which tells me he's probably had a really bad experience with it. So I'm going to move in small steps and do a lot of simulations so that way I don't miss anything and I can have this guy bridle like a pro. Okay, now I've got his head down here. get his face vertical. I'm going to pretend like this is my bridle. I'm going to see how his face just went vertical. I have a better chance of sliding that bit or string into his mouth with his face vertical. And with the string, it's a little easier to hang on to than the bridle. So I'm going to put this string near his mouth. When his mouth gets quiet, I'll lift it up in there. Right there, he's evading, he's evading, he's evading. He needs to be a little bit quieter for me. There, he got quiet. I took my opportunity. So now he has the simulated bit in his mouth. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the far ear under first. Don't quite have a lot of room, but if he can stand that and tolerate that nicely, I'll take it off, let this come out of his mouth, and give him the release to teach us. So that's how I'm going to start working with the bridling issue. I give him a little bit more room with my string here. I'm going to do the same thing. See how he leans on me? I don't want him stepping on top of me. I want him minding his own space because that's his job in the partnership. I ask him to bring his head down. And ask him to take that into his mouth nicely. You can see if he lifts his head up, I'm a goner. I'm only 5 foot tall. I'm not going to put that in there until his face is quiet. Now he's goofing around. Now if this would have been done appropriately with him in the first place, this would be a non-issue. So now I have to go back and do some retraining to make this work better for Xplosion and not be such a frustration for his owner and his group. Okay, and face is vertical. He can't handle my hands near his mouth. So I'm going to abandon the idea of the bridle and maybe just work with his head being down. Spend a little time with my hands near his mouth. So pressure motivates, release teaches. I'm going to see if I can put my hands being on his nose. As soon as he puts his head down in a nicer position, and my hands go away to give the release that teaches. So I'll lick and chew right away. A little bit of dwell time, ask him for his head to come down. And come down here and hold his nose till he puts his nose into a better position and kind of pushes into my hand with his face vertical. Now the other use for this, even if you don't ride with the bit, is you're going to need to have dental care. This horse needs a dentist pretty soon in his life for deworming and adding medicines. So we really need to be able to handle a horse's face and mouth without getting knocked over. And you're in a pretty dangerous situation. You have the teeth here, you have the head that can knock you out. You really need this to become a good skill and a good habit for our horses to learn. So check back. Back to you, talk a little bit more about helping Xplosion learn to accept things on his head. Sorry, my cameraman is just learning to use the camera, so bear with me. To accept things on his head, to accept bridling, to accept things in his mouth. So far I have taught Xplosion to drop his head, my hands on his nose, he rolls his nose around with me. I can play with ears, doing a lot better, and he's not putting his head up into the skyline where I can't reach it. I've been able to play with his mouth, so when I put my fingers in his mouth, he's learning that he can get quiet and not have to worry about things touching his mouth. So now I'm going to come back with my string and simulate the bridle going on. And I choose this so that way I don't have to put metal in there right now. I want him to get really good at all of these steps before I go to the actual snaffle and bridle. This just gives me something that's easier for me to control. And gives me one more step to break down the process, which means it's easier for Xplosion to understand what it is I want and how he's supposed to behave. So now the Xplosion is here with his face vertical. His teeth are hanging just like this, so when I go to put something in his mouth, it's easy for me to slide the string or the bit right up into his mouth. When his head's up like this, it's more likely that those teeth will get caught on the bit or the string and cause problems. So I'm going to teach him to start with his head down, his nose curved into me. I'm going to try and be really polite. I'm going to see if I can get him to where he doesn't toss his head. And probably going to take a few sessions. It's like dressing a toddler. So see how he's already trying to get rid of my hand here. First thing I could do is stop trying. So I'm just going to stay with him. And when that string does slide into his mouth, I'm going to hold it, just like I did with my fingers, until his mouth gets quiet. I've got the control over it here, and as soon as his mouth gets quiet, I'm going to take it away to help him learn that when something is in his mouth, he can relax, close his mouth, and breathe properly. Horses' mouths are open, they don't breathe properly. So with him playing with the string or with the bit, he's not actually using his body efficiently. So I'm going to teach him right now, long before I ever pick up on the snaffle reins, that the mouth being quiet is what we're looking for. Because he's still trying to get away from it. And my job is just to set it up and wait.